We began my administration at a historic moment when voters in Miami-Dade County decided we needed reform. We responded by restoring honesty, transparency, and accountability to their government. We led the reduction of the size of government. We cut the departments by almost one-half, eliminated 1,700 positions, saved taxpayers well over $400 million, and delivered the largest tax cut in county history.
Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez delivers his 2014 State of the County address at the Mylander Center for Arts and Entertainment in Hialeah. Jimenez says the state of the county is strong and spoke about some of the accomplishments of the past year, including a more streamlined government and growth in travel and trade. The mayor also talked about transforming the way the county serves the public and future growth in our community, including finding a home here for David Beckham's Major League Soccer franchise. And international soccer superstar David Beckham officially announced his plans to bring a soccer franchise to Miami-Dade County during a news conference at the Perez Art Museum in downtown Miami. Beckham, who retired from playing in 2013, was joined by Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez and Major League Soccer Commissioner Don Garber as he shared the exciting news.
This is an exciting time. This is an exciting time for myself, exciting time for my family and friends and partners, and something that we're really looking forward to bringing to Miami.
Later that day, Beckham was swarmed by fans during a visit to Kendall Soccer Park to meet with youth soccer players and check out the facilities. Jimenez and Commissioner Javier Soto were among those welcoming him to the park.
I hereby declare you formally and officially installed.
Soccer, no doubt, will be just one of the many things Emilio Estefan will be promoting now that he's been sworn in as the first ever special ambassador for Miami-Dade County in downtown Miami. The award-winning music producer, businessman, and Miami resident will promote business, trade, and culture as part of his new role.
Miami is about unity. It doesn't matter where you come from, we're all Miamians, and we're proud. I mean, I was a very poor kid that used to play the accordion for tips. And who could have said one day I could have been the ambassador of Miami-Dade? So I'm very proud.
The 4-year unpaid position was unanimously approved by the Board of County Commissioners and began on January 1st. And you can read more about Estefan and his business empire in Miami-Dade's newest publication, 305 Biz. The magazine is mailed to all local registered businesses in the county, and anyone can check it out online at 305biz.org. Agriculture is big business in Miami-Dade County, and officials in Tallahassee are taking notice. Florida Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam joined Commissioner Javier Soto, Commission Chairwoman Rebecca Sosa, and Commissioner Dennis Moss for a tour of the Ronald Reagan Equestrian Complex at Tropical Park in southwest Miami-Dade. They discussed different ways the state and county can work together to further promote the newly expanded facility, which hosts dozens of equestrian and other events every year.
This is an international destination for horse and livestock shows that brings millions of dollars in economic impact. These buyers and sellers come from around the world. They stay here for a number of days. They invest in the local economy. Agriculture is big business in Miami-Dade County, and it's a $100 billion business for the state of Florida.
And one of Tropical Park's premier events is coming up soon. Don't miss the 7th annual Miami International Agriculture, Horse, and Cattle Show, April 11th through the 13th. For more information about the free, fun family event, visit miamicattleshow.org.
That I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of Property Appraiser of Miami-Dade County.
The duties of Property Appraiser of Miami-Dade County.
Lázaro Solis is sworn in as Miami-Dade's new property appraiser by Judge Thomas Logue at the Florida 3rd District Court of Appeal in southwest Miami-Dade. Solis's family, friends, and colleagues were on hand as he officially assumed the role. The 26-year veteran of county government has served as deputy property appraiser since 2009 and steps in for Carlos Lopez Cantera, who resigned his post to serve as Florida's lieutenant governor. Solis will remain in office until the next countywide election on August 26th, when a new property appraiser will be elected. One of the latest additions to Miami's skyline is officially dedicated. The new Miami-Dade Children's Courthouse has been named in honor of longtime judges Seymour Gelber and William E. Gladstone. The 94-year-old Judge Gelber and Judge Gladstone, 83, have been very influential in creating programs for children throughout their distinguished careers. The new building in downtown Miami, expected to be completed next year, will replace the aging and undersized Juvenile Justice Center, currently located at Northwest 27th Avenue and 33rd Street, and will house all court partners and juvenile justice support agencies under one roof.
1, 2, 3.
Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez, Commissioner Esteban Bovo, and officials and residents from the town of Miami Lakes celebrate the much-anticipated opening of the Northwest 87th Avenue link between Miami Lakes Drive and Northwest 162nd Street.
Administrations within the town of Miami Lakes and the District 13 Commission District has always envisioned being able to connect communities, Hialeah all the way to Palm Springs North through 87th Avenue. The opening of this road does that today. It not only connects communities, but also alleviates a lot of traffic in the area. There are now traffic that used to be on other arteries could now come through 87th Avenue.
Miami-Dade police and fire rescue vehicles helped inaugurate the new roadway, which also provides quicker access to emergency services. Commissioner Audrey Edmondson joins local officials and community leaders to cut the ribbon marking the opening of the newly refurbished historic Lyric Theater in Overtown. The theater was built in 1913 by black businessman Geeter Walker and is Miami's oldest entertainment venue. It was a busy entertainment hub and focal point of social life in Overtown for decades.
This theater was born with all of the great black entertainers here. When people came from all over the county as well as the country to actually come here and see this theater and sit out there in the audience and be able to view our culture and see our culture and see what it was all about.
The opening event, honoring sponsors and patrons who contributed to the theater's renovation, was part of Black History Month in February. Commissioner Barbara Jordan celebrated Black History Month by hosting the first ever District 1 Black Heritage Festival. Hundreds of people turned out for the free event in Miami Gardens, which included live entertainment and activities for children. The event is a comprehensive celebration of Black culture and the contributions made by African Americans to the United States. Jordan says the festival will be an annual event. The South Florida Boys and Girls Choir performed the Black National Anthem during the third annual Black History Month Gospel Fest at the South Miami-Dade Cultural Arts Center in Cutler Bay. The event included several performances by soloists and groups, and local pastors and churches were honored with proclamations for their work in the community. Gospel Fest was presented by Commissioners Dennis Moss and Linda Bell and the Miami-Dade Black Affairs Advisory Board. More than 20,000 people came together at Sun Life Stadium in Miami Gardens to raise awareness and money for autism. It was all part of the 4th annual Dan Marino Foundation Walkabout Autism and Expo. The Pro Football Hall of Famer and his family were joined by other families, school groups, and elected leaders, including Commissioner Jose Pepe Diaz, for the fundraiser, which helps provide autism services in our community. And dozens of dogs and cats now have permanent loving homes, thanks to the Open Your Heart and Your Home Mega Pet Adoption and Fundraiser event at Amelia Earhart Park in Hialeah. The event, sponsored by Commissioner Esteban Bovo, Miami-Dade Animal Services, and Miami-Dade Parks, raised more than $1,000 for the county's Animal Services Trust Fund to improve animal services. More than 50 pets were adopted, and nearly 60 dogs and cats were spayed or neutered for free. The event also featured low-cost vaccines, microchips, and tags. And take a look at Benjamin, the puppy Bovo adopted for his family, at the event. And that's a wrap for this edition of Miami-Dade Now. I'm Layla Khalil reporting. Thanks for watching.